Hey everybody, I'm McDowell, and I'm an intern here at the Oregon Coast Aquarium. Today we're going to dive into the extraordinary world of sharks. So come with me. Here we are at the top of the Passages of the Deep exhibit, the largest exhibit at the Oregon Coast Aquarium. In this pool there's hundreds of fish found off the Oregon coast, including our favorite, sharks. The keepers of this exhibit work incredibly hard to make sure these animals are healthy and well fed. This includes spending hours of food preparation and cleaning the exhibit. Sharks don't have any bones in their bodies. Their skeletons are made of cartilage, the same stuff found in our nose and ears. Cartilage is flexible and heals quickly, making it easy for a shark to change directions with incredible speed and recover from an injury faster than if it had a skeleton made of bone. The shark we're looking at here is called the mako shark. Mako sharks are fast-moving, open ocean predators, capable of reaching speeds of over 30 miles an hour. One thing you'll notice when you look at a mako shark is their teeth. Even when the mouth is closed, the bottom teeth stick out. And while we're looking inside the mouth, if you ever wondered if a shark has a tongue, there's your answer, they do indeed. On the mako shark teeth, and for all sharks' teeth, teeth are a great indicator of both species and what they eat. With the mako shark, he has smooth teeth that are pointed and kind of dagger-like. These are used for gripping on the small, slimy fish that might slip away otherwise. Whereas other sharks, like the blue shark, which is the jaw that we have here, he has curved teeth with serrated edges. These are used to go bite into prey and rip off chunks of food. Now there's another kind of bite and tear feeder that you might be more familiar with. This is the great white shark. Right here is the great white shark tooth. And if you look at a tooth-to-tooth comparison, you can see the sheer size of this great white shark's tooth. You can imagine just how big the great white shark's jaw is going to be. And the shark as a whole, well, blue sharks, mako sharks, they get 10 to 12 feet. Great white sharks can get up to 20 feet long. A common question people have is, how many teeth does a shark have? If you look in the back, you'll see rows upon rows upon rows of teeth. What happens is every time a shark loses a tooth, whether it's something it ate or old age, another one comes up to take its spot. Because of this, sharks can have up to 30,000 teeth in a lifetime. Sharks don't only have teeth inside their mouth, they also have teeth on their skin. As I run my hand along the skin, it's smooth this way, but as I go back towards the head, it's rough, and it feels like sandpaper. What this is there's microscopic teeth all pointing away from the head that serve as both protection for the shark and to help streamline the animal in the water. Now this is so effective that Speedo actually created a swimsuit based off this called the Speedo Fast Skin. Now the Fast Skin is working really well for swimmers and they've been able to shatter long-standing world records. The problem is, without the suit they can't even come close to their new records. But let's talk about breathing. First, you and I and Olympic swimmers, we have to go up and take breaths because we have lungs. But sharks, being a fish, they don't have lungs. Instead they have gills. Right here you see the 5 different gill slits. A little fun fact about sharks, all sharks have 5 gill slits with the exception of 2 species, the 6-gill shark and the 7-gill shark. I think you can get where the names come from. So gills and the skin teeth are 2 adaptations that all sharks have. But there's other ones that apply to only specific sharks. Like a mako shark has very small fins. The dorsal fin here is really small compared to most sharks. The reason for this is that the dorsal fin and the side fins and the tail, they all provide balance for the animal while it swims through the water. But these smaller fins reduce the drag, which allow it to swim 20 to 30 miles an hour and get that incredible speed. Another thing that a mako shark has that only a couple other sharks in the ocean have is called a keel. And at the end of this incredibly thick tail, you can see this ridge. And this ridge helps streamline the animal even more than the skin teeth to help it move through the water. While we're looking, you can see the tail. It's a nice crescent-shaped tail on the mako shark. But you've also probably seen small fish, like rockfish, that have square tails. The square tails are used for short bursts of speed, whereas the more crescent-shaped the tail is, the animal usually moves faster. Great example of that being our mako shark right here. With the incredible speeds comes the nice crescent tail. We've looked at several adaptations of sharks, but what about their senses? Sharks can see, they can taste, smell, touch, and hear just like humans can, but they also have a 6th sense. This sense we call ampullae of Lorenzini. If you look down here, it's found on the nose and little pores. And in these pores, there's a gel-like fluid flowing through the canals. And you can see, we can get it, oh, there's lots of it in there, okay. You can see it come out of there. And what this does is it can actually detect electricity in the water. This is useful for finding prey buried underneath sand or in nearby areas, and scientists even speculate that this simple gel here is used by sharks to navigate the world's oceans based on the Earth's magnetic fields. Today we've looked at a lot of parts of the shark. We've looked at the fins, we've looked at the ampullae of Lorenzini, and especially the teeth. But on part 2, we're going to go inside the shark. We're going to look at the organs, and we're going to look at the stomach. What are we going to find in there? Tune in next time to find out. I'm Dylan McDowell, and I'm an intern here at the Oregon Coast Aquarium.